brief was interesting because on this particular project, being 4-star, they'd have a limited number of venues and outlets. This was essentially an overflow space for all-day dining. So it wasn't really being utilised as well as it could be. They had the opportunity to develop it into something different. It definitely needed a bit of a refresh. So they reached out to us and said, can we have something that's extremely different to the rest of the hotel? So that was the foundation for what we started with. Obviously, when you're at the lower end of the spectrum, you've got to provide venues that can give you that multifunction, such that they can obviously generate revenue from a variety of different ways at different times in the year. So yes, it was very important that we made it adaptable and it could provide different things at different times. They wanted to go Asian. So we took that to be far Asian, and we took the back streets of Tokyo as our inspiration. So lots of neon lights, dimly lit, rugged architecture, and that was where we really started building the DNA for the space from. Knowing that we wanted to mimic the back streets of Tokyo, obviously it isn't necessarily a high cost design element, but it's a very graphic, in-your-face type of element. So we really wanted to pick up on the neons, the colours in the dimly lit environment as the basis to how we created the concept. So that's pretty much what we've got here. We've used a lot of natural materials around the walls and on the floors, but then we've pimped it up with a lot of neon and colour that is expressed in a variety of different ways through the space. Firstly, the space within the hotel, we were fortunate because it allowed us to develop this into a nightclub at its extreme. That was good because the acoustics were suitable. Because we had an enclosed space, those acoustics also helped us with the execution because we weren't disturbing people in the hotel. But it did limit their overflow opportunity for all-day dining. So we did have to strategically develop when we did certain activities. Some of those activities had to be between the premium dining sessions, and just tried to work around the operation, because not only were we trying to build a venue, the kitchen that sits behind the venue is also supporting the general hotel. So we had to be sensitive to how we were doing the design and the development at the same time as allowing the hotel to keep operating from their main kitchen. Because we were taking the inspiration from Far Asia, karaoke is a really big thing. So it was just one of those nice USP added value items that we wanted to bring to the concept. But because we were also creating a nighttime venue that could jack up the sound, we had to be quite careful with the addition of those karaoke rooms, because we don't want a sound clash where we're trying to sing away to a song inside, but we can hear something different coming in through from the main DJ. So that was something we needed to think about, and obviously I think we managed to hit that point.